Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a new topic. And this time is something about linguistic wisdom. What I mean, I discovered that there are so many English words in the English dictionary, English vocabulary, we don't use anymore in our ordinary life when we interact with other people. We don't use this word, and I think it should be worthwhile try to revive this word, because we can express our feeling using this word. I think it's more effective. So I want to share a few of these words with you. Okay, so I have a presentation here. I will deliver this presentation tomorrow morning during my English conversation at the PIME, Accademia Senza Frontiere in Milan. The title is Pills of Wisdom, Reviving Lost Words for Modern Use. We know that each language, particularly the English language, I would say, is a living thing. But sometimes we let the most expressive pills of wisdom fall into the caution of history. So bringing back specific words isn't just about sounding fancy. It's about capturing feelings that modern slang often misses. So I have a few gems worth reviving, and I'd love to share them with you. The first word is ultra-crepidarian. Ultra-crepidarian. What's the meaning of this word? We use this word when we want to describe someone who has no specific knowledge of a subject about something, but who expresses an opinion about it, even don't know if it doesn't know what we are talking about. So, and we know that a few of these situations happens particularly, on social media. The other word is snollygoster. Snollygoster. Snollygoster is a person, usually a politician, who is guided by self-interest rather than principle and service. Another word is apricity. We use this word when we want to describe the warmth of the sun in winter. It's that specific, beautiful feeling of standing in a sunbeam on a freezing day. Another word is an obsolete 16th century word, English word, and is respair. And the meaning of this word is fresh hope or a recovery from a period of utter despair. So this word respair represents a return to optimism after a dark period, and is considered an orphaned negative because a word that has lost its positive counterpart. So it's usually used, particularly in literature, to describe resilience, and is much more powerful than just feeling better. So instead of saying feeling better, we can use this word respair. Another word is petrichor. Petrichor. Technically, this word is a scientific term, but we should use it more. And when we can smell the scent that is produced when rain falls on a dry soil. Another word is overmorrow, which means the day after tomorrow. Why use three words when one does the trick? So overmorrow. Another word is yesterday, which means the day before yesterday. Again, efficiency is key. Another word is defenestrate, is the act of throwing someone or something out of the window. Hopefully, you only use this word, metaphorically. Another word, and this one is a little bit more complicated, not the word itself, but, the story of this word, is confelicity, which means find the joy in happiness of others. It's the wholesome antonym of Schadenfreude, which is, a German term that refers to the pleasure, malicious joy, or cynical satisfaction felt in the face of a misfortune, failure, or humiliation of others. And this word derived from Schaden, which means harm, and Freude, which means joy. So it's a common social emotion often linked to feeling of envy and desire for perceived justice. What are the key points of this Schadenfreude? There is a deep meaning. It is not simply malice, but a complex psychological reaction that can stem from a sense of revenge or envy toward someone who has achieved success. Practical example: enjoying seeing someone stumble, rejoicing at a rival failure, or a feeling better when seeing other people stuck in traffic. For instance, in Italy, at the highway station, if you have a telepass device, you can cross the station without stopping. But the telepass principle is the feeling that someone has seen other cars stop at the highway station. Another one is another key aspect is the social context. It's the emotion that can strengthen the self-esteem of those who experience it, especially when misfortune befalls on an envied person on a rival group. So the origin is a German loan word and is used in so many languages to precisely define this specific feeling. So the question is, why reviving this, word, using this word nowadays matter? Using lost words acts like a cognitive reset when we use a new old word for a specific feeling. And, it helps us process that emotion more clearly. So we have to know that words are kind of clothes our thoughts wear. So sometimes the vintage wardrobe is just more elegant. I hope this topic, this shorter presentation, was interesting for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.